Joining us now for the Trader Rundown is Kevin Davitt. He's with the Chicago Board Options Exchange, paying close attention to the VIX. Happy to have you on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
So as we start a new week, what's your anticipation? Because we are coming off of that July job surprise.
We are coming off a relatively strong jobs report, which is always good to see. Economy chugging along, doing well. My expectation in the near term is that it likely continues. It seems like nothing can kind of derail the broad market of late. Not DC, not a strong jobs report, which is great, and seemingly nothing else. But so status quo for the time being.
And the stock market just keeps heading higher.
It does.
Now, Kevin, are you seeing any changes in the VIX that you're watching right now? Are there any signals there at all?
So that's a really, really good question. There's probably countless different ways you could interpret VIX price action of late. We have seen, in terms of realized volatility in the S&P 500, very, very low realized volatility. So when we talk about a low VIX, it's kind of to be expected given 3.4% 10-day realized volatility in the broad market. When I look at the overall market, I was struck by the spread between, or the underperformance of the small caps last week. So the Russell 2000 has kind of dramatically underperformed of late. I will keep an eye on that going into this week.
Absolutely. There's some school of thought with the Russell that we did see the Dow up 4 days in a row last week and the Russell down 4 days in a row, and that could signal maybe we're headed for a correction, but not everybody believes that.
No, I mean, there is never going to be consensus. That's the beauty of all these markets around us. So trying to read those tea leaves and take from it what may inform your investing or trading decisions is really the art behind this. So I do think it's interesting to note that. Off the jobs report, you saw a relatively strong dollar, which we haven't seen in quite some time. That could impact small caps. We'll just have to keep our eye on it, right?
And we will. Thank you, Kevin.
Of course. Thank you for having me.